And so it's the only meeting of the regular season between these two teams. Nebraska beat Ohio State as a ranked team last year. We got the tip. Might have to do it again. That's as you would expect her to do. There's a runner there for Heidi. And the kick out to Scoggin, and she picks up where she left off against Nebraska. They won 21 games that year, made it to the NCAA tournament in 2018. Taking it baseline, going off the glass, and it's the first points for Jacy Sheldon. In the conference, she'll get just shy of about 3 of those per game. Shikova, now she can hit that shot. She doesn't take many of those, but we saw in the Iowa game that she can knock it down from deep.
She was knocking in triple after triple, that she has really gained confidence in stretching the floor.
Handling that pressure, and again going high off the glass that time. It's Shelley for 2.
Well, what she does in terms of just taking that shot, she's making the defense honor that she will be a threat from there.
And taking it inside, laying it off with the left hand.
Somebody's got to do it, and they have to have that good rhythm coming out of the gates early. They started the season 12-0 because they had great continuity in that way.
Oh, Taylor Mikesell's first look, and she knocks it down from deep.
Coming into this game, shooting 49%. Well, that's her first, but not her last. I'll tell you that right now, because she is going to be aggressively seeking 3-point attempts.
How did you know that wasn't going to be her last?
And then for good measure, let's close it out with this.
And a perfect 2 for 2. We showed you those 2 3-point makes that she's made here tonight. In fact, the Buckeyes have made 4 buckets, and 3 of the 4 behind the arc. How about muscling it in? Markowski gets the...
Have one. She is going to respond in a positive way and not have bad fortune repeat itself.
Into traffic, Ricky Harris.
Absolutely. She also said she doesn't want that press to speed them up. If they do take care of the ball, they have to be composed.
The catch, the shot, the finish. Quick look there from Shikova. Markowski's got 4 points. Shikova's got 3. Mikesell leading all scorers right now with 6. And that one drops home for Jacy Sheldon. Their net ranking is still very high. The top 20 in the country. And a pass there for Beecham for her first 2. And it's a 4-point edge here for the Buckeye.
Great vision. Collapse the defense to the ball. And that opens up avenues for your teammates.
That one touching every single part of the rim for the first points for Widener. All that space there on the right side. Bourne's calling for it. They swing it over to Porter instead. And it's Izzy Bourne with the offensive rebound. And put back, she goes off the glass. On the push, she gives it up to Widener, the freshman. They're looking inside again. It's Bella Cravens coming off the bench, and what a move. She went right around Braxton Miller with that. Nebraska has taken the edge thanks to this 7-0 run. You see it there in a minute and 23 and counting here for the Huskers. Backdoor look that time, nicely done.
They need to utilize everyone's skill set.
Well, they're looking for Bella Cravens. They like that mismatch right now, or they like that match.
Well, she is always on the move, and that is so tough to defend, and she found a nice crevice right there in the restricted area offensively.
Oh, got blocked from behind. Miller, a tough go at it.
And we'll see what Shikova can do with that on the other end offensively.
That's a great point. And the kick out as Bourne gets a wide open look at it, and she's knocked down 12 3-point makes here this year.
You have to be a stabilizing force on your team, and everyone has to know what to expect from you when you come into the game.
Mikesell takes it inside the 2-point territory that time, and she's got 8 points here in the game. It's interesting, Christy, to your point, they got her a touch without Markowski in the game, and on the push, a little transition look. Bourne can't get the first one, and the kick out here to Hybe, who gets blocked. Scoggin thought about it. She gives it up to Bourne for the easy 2. Mikesell trying to work off a screen from Shikova. With the crossover, she takes it all the way.
And that makes it tough. I mean, Jacy Sheldon and Taylor Mikesell average almost 40 points combined, and they are slow out of the gates. They had a good first quarter, but we have not seen that production in the second.
In close opportunity there for Shikova. Across the timeline, another turnover is Theory. Grabs it. It's a Fast break opportunity here for Ohio State, and there's Sheldon with the turnaround. Mikulashikova with the touch 15 feet out. She checks her feet. That's a three-point attempt on the way, and that's her second.
They've got to test it and look for those mismatches in those 1-to-4 switches.
It's really been a first half of runs. Mikulashikova once again. How about three? Three-point makes.
I love that those two are where they are right now, today. But I think as the season progresses, there are some huge games on the docket. And we're going to show that a little bit later to see what is up for a lot of the Big Ten teams before tournament play begins. But I think there's still a lot of basketball to be played. But I love that Michigan and Indiana are sitting where they are.
Playing with the 3 personal fouls, and Ohio State went Mikulashikova's way on their first possession. There's the running 2 for Ricky Harris. Nebraska coming in with a 17-5 overall record, all 5 losses coming in conference play. 4 of the 5 coming on the road. They're looking to pick up a road win against a ranked opponent here. Markowski gets the and 1. Just joining us, Amy Williams tried to insert her again in the final few minutes of the first half. She was playing with 2 fouls. She's picked up her 3rd foul. There's Taylor Mikesell's 3rd three-point.
Listen, the best defense on Taylor Mikesell is to not let her catch it, because once she catches it, Lisa, she catches fire from 3. Back and forth we go from range. We said that Nebraska leads the Big Ten in field goal percentage defense from 3, 26%, but Ohio State, she is admittedly a gym rat. She stays in the gym all the time, whether it's on the shooting gun or just getting shots up, working out.
Mikulashikova, pump fake, and she finishes with the left hand. On some of those ball screens offensively to get in an uncompromising position. There's a runner for Taylor Mikesell in 2-point territory that time. And MSG.
That's right. No question about it. Nothing like New York.
Coming out of that timeout, a finger roll finish that time from Theory. Looking for an easy bucket here, possibly coming on the transition. Widener, that one too strong. Markowski, not there. Markowski again, and an and 1, and maybe the punch that the Huskers need since the first quarter.
They've got to get those shots up. Amy Williams says we got to make shots. Really working on getting a victory over that same Michigan team without the services of Leah Brown once again with the lower left leg injury.
Oh, deep 3-point shot by Taylor Mikes.
And repay some of those teams that gave you some of those losses in conference play.
Lots of opportunities for a lot of the teams sitting in the top of the Big Ten when you look at the standings. Here's a look for Chad Shelley, an important 3-point make for the Huskers. And still some really big key games against some of those ranked opponents that have to face each other head-to-head. Ohio State touch pass, nicely done, and the Buckeyes get another transition too as Theory pays it off.
Is when Ohio State is at their very best in the open court.
12-point advantage. Largest lead for Ohio State has been 13. Markowski gets the touch and another +1 opportunity.
Let's see what this matchup looks like down inside.
Markowski is limited defensively, and there's Theory on the O-boards, and she gets the N1.
Well, I think it's just what you said, 10 of 27 on layups. They've got to get those shots to fall like that one.
Markowski putting up some big numbers, her 4th double-double tonight. She's got 19 and 14 here for Nebraska. The 3-point shot, that's the first 3-point make of the 4th quarter for Ohio State. And looking to get another dub chain is what Kevin McGuff has called it. They've been red hot when there's a bucket by Beecham.
Ohio State 8-1. I don't know who's more excited about that dub chain, the players or Kevin McGuff. Man,
you watched the celebrations of it, right?
Oh man, it's so great. They were trying to set a screen that didn't materialize.
Off the glass and off the bench. Spoken like a coach, Christy Winther-Scott. I love it. Widener taking it inside.
Somebody's got to say it.
Quick 2 there for Widener. Over to Scoggin. One triple pull-up is short, and another rebound for Murkowski, and another bucket for Murkowski. Final few seconds of this one in Columbus, and Ohio State keeps rolling as one of the hottest teams in the Big Ten.